Alright, we're gonna be doing a wheel spin. I got one like 2 minutes before the video started, so intro's gonna be a little different. Hopefully, it'll shake things up, and hopefully, I get a Forza edition. I don't think I'm gonna get a Forza edition. So you're telling me, you're looking me dead in my face, and telling me I missed it one off from my Forza edition, but I still got 200k, so that's pretty cool. Um, I guess it's time to reveal the car. Like I said, today's gonna be a bit different because I started off with a wheel spin, but future me, that crash never happened, by the way. So obviously this part of the video is gonna be different because I did the wheel spin, but the car today we're gonna be driving is the Porsche 911 gt3 from 2021. So let's get to a race and let's showcase this absolute beast of a car. We are racing the Porsche GT3, well, 911 GT3, and basically, main reason I wanted to drive around in this car specifically was it's honestly one of like my favorite and one of the coolest cars in the world right now, and even in this game. So I guess some cool things about this car is, as Porsche does, they made this car a flat six that runs to 9,000 RPM, which is a pretty cool fun fact about this car. So if you wanted to know, like, this car puts out 506 horsepower. It is a track build car. Porsche has made these a lot over time in different renditions and different colors. As you can see, my favorite color for this car is the baby blue. I guess fun fact about me, I love blue cars in general. I find blue on cars just to look amazing. Especially Porsches, the blue has a nice like hint of light to it. Honda makes a really good blue. The Victory blue, I think is what it's called. It's a really good blue, honestly. I just love blue as a color in cars in real life. That's off topic, So, this car is 3,100 pounds, and it has a boxer F1 that puts out 9,000 RPM and 506 horsepower. So, a cool thing about this car is it is a boxer. I already said that. Why am I saying it again? Is that it is rear-wheel drive, which you don't really see in many track cars other than like America type of cars. Most cars now are all-wheel drive or if you're Honda, front-wheel drive. And admittedly, I just hung out my fellow Porsches. And admittedly, a car like this that looks this good, it's kind of crazy to be on the track. This wind does kind of remind me of Forza era, I'm not gonna lie. Good race, second place podium finish. Let's get into some customization. So we're here about to do some customization. I'm gonna do mid S2 to top of S2. We'll go through like the usual things we do, like the customization on this car, like the engine swaps and the drivetrain swaps. But so this is the engine we're driving, which is a stock boxer flat six stock Porsche engine. This is I think it might be the same engine, just with twin turbos. I don't know exactly what car it's from, don't ask me. Racing V12 and a V8 hybrid, which is pretty cool. I think it's cool that they do hybrids for engine swaps. And all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. And you can add twin turbos. So let's make it all-wheel drive with 2 turbos. That puts us at the top of S1. Yeah, I said last time, it kind of reminds me of the Forza arrow. Now looking at it, it's kind of like, I don't think there's the same arrow, buddy. But I think they're both adjustable. Yeah, the stock Porsche engine is adjustable. If you want to know that, front splitter is adjustable. You can put the Forza splitter on, and it makes it have better downforce. So we're just gonna put that on here. It starts on semi-slicks. I forgot to mention that. And the rims are nice, so I'm gonna keep the rims. You have slick race tires we're gonna put on here with thick. I think it's already wide body. Just if you couldn't tell, this was already wide body when it was built. Here's the difference between the anti-lag and non-anti-lag. It's pretty cool. Let's make the top of S2 now. I'm running out of things to talk about. So, I guess my opinion on customization in this game so far, I know a lot of people are like disappointed with how the customization turned out. I think that the customization is the best we've seen in a Forza game. So that, let's be honest here, is not very hard to beat. But it's pretty cool that we finally have good customization in a Forza game, which is hard to accomplish, and this is the highest RPI is gonna go. Yeah. Alright. I guess let's get into a race. Or we could do a time attack. Let's do a time attack. We didn't lose many pounds. It's not like you're gonna lose many pounds on a 3,000 pound car. We went from 500 to 900 horsepower, and our power to weight ratio went to 30 instead of 0.16. And our lateral G's went up 0.2. So let's get to my favorite time attack circuit, I guess. Right. Time attack in the Porsche 911 GT3. We're on top of S2. The handling is automatically going to be good. We're in a Porsche. Porsche handling is definitely okay. And I say that and I start going off the center. Porsche handling is probably one of the best handling cars you'll get nowadays. And that's because they have special engineers for stuff like this. The anti-lag turbos sound really nice on this car. I mean, I mentioned before, I love anti-lag turbos. In this series, they do them so well. Like sound-wise, I don't think most games do anti-lags really well. Well, sound-wise, I guess, because they don't really change anything horsepower-wise. So you're not gonna get more horsepower. It's not gonna like increase smoother. At least this game. So we're going a second faster on average, which is pretty cool. Our second lap, and after this, I don't know what build to do, so I'll think of it when I get there. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. So second lap done. Our time was 2 seconds faster. Let's get into some customization. I'll see you there. I don't know what build I'm gonna do, but come on, let's do it. Alright, let's do a rally build. Hopefully it's something good at rally driving. I doubt it, honestly. I don't really have much hope. But we're not gonna engine swap or anything, so don't worry about that. We are already on race brakes. I forgot to mention like last customization, and I haven't showed y'all the colors, so might as well do that now. I didn't throw in anti-roll bars. Should probably do that if I'm rally racing. And a roll cage. And a roll cage. So let's go show you some colors. Let's have some colors off with this car. So let's paint our car. Let's see. You know, let's see that Vince. The tail hook. Okay. Wait, I think the tail. I'll show y'all the tail hook in a second. So you got this orange, which I crashed into. I think it's an orange. It's like a reddish orange. It's pretty cool. Dark blue. I like the light blue. This yellow. That's really hurting my eyes. And a green. So that's pretty cool. So let's do advanced. And let's go to the tail hook. Yep, it's right here. Right here. In the front. I'm kind of blind. Alright. Let's get to rally racing. I just shut off all the colors because I didn't do that last time. That's on me. So, let's get to Come on. Let's get into this. Couple of Ferraris. We are racing in the track toy section because that's what the car is rated for. So, let's go and test this thing rally. All I did was slap rally tires and rally suspension on this thing. I genuinely don't think this car is going to be good for rally driving. But hopefully it is, and hopefully we can get a first place. I don't think we will, but hopefully we can. And it's sliding. And I crashed. And I just wall righted, I guess. So, I wanted to talk about some opinions and like stuff about this game and other things that I guess about YouTube in general. So basically, I just wanted to ask like, what cars do you want to see? Like, what customization do you want to see me use? And how to make people, I guess, more viewer attention to this. I don't really have much more to say. And about cars, like, what cars do you think I should use? Like, what do you think? What's your favorite car? I guess comment it down below. I really haven't showed off my favorite car because it's actually kind of common. But they did put a new version in this game, so I am going to make a video on it. So, that was the rally build. Let's do a drag build. Let's get to it. Alright, let's do a drag build. I don't know what type of drag build I'm going to do. Drag tire compounds is pretty cool. So I'm going to add that. And then we're just going to slap on some racing springs. Rate reduction. Alright. Let's get to the drag strip. I think we're going to do... Let's do a mile. So, let's get to it. Everything's gonna be the same except the pounds. We lost 1 pound. Let's be serious. Well, this drag strip isn't really a mile. I kind of like opened this early just to say that. Drag strip isn't a mile. It is a kilometer, which anybody who knows this is like, that's not a true mile. And I'm like, it's basically the same thing. Well, it's not the same thing, but it's like basically what they named it. Because I think it's still a mile. Maybe. I think. I hope. I hope I'm not making a fool of myself. I probably am. But let's stop here. I stopped early just to see if it was actually a mile. Okay, so.
When it is safe to do so.
Just turn around here. And I have to remark it, I guess. It's not a mile, it's a true kilometer. Which doesn't make any sense, because it's like, I think in the trailer they were like, okay, well, we're going to have a quarter mile and a half mile and a full mile. I actually show you right now, actually, hold on. Not the trailer, but what they named the other miles, or other drag strips. One is right here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Bro, okay, you know what? Ito half mile. Alright, look. This one. Irokawa quarter mile. And then you come up here, and it's a festival kilometer. Why is it a kilometer? Why isn't it like the rest? Does it have to be different? I'm all for being different. But it's like, come on. Do better. Alright. Let's try to get a better time. Let's try to beat our time. And I jump started. Me and this jump starting. I did it again. I did this last video. I need to focus better. So let's go. And I jump started. I'm just gonna start cutting these jump starts out if it gets to this bad. Alright. We gotta wait 12 awkward seconds in silence. I'm finna speed it up next time I jump start if I jump start. Alright, come on. Alright, yep, okay. This is getting cut out. I'll be sure when I actually start correctly. And I jump start again. Alright, I jump started again, so I'm gonna cut that out too. Let's try to get a better time. .3 seconds better, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna be back with 2 more videos. We're gonna have a second video post. Well, I'm gonna have a second video posted, hopefully around the same time as this video. But let's get into. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be customizing some cooler cars. Hopefully a Koenigsegg and a Forza edition. I won't name which, but you'll see tomorrow. Bye.